Duggar News. Jill finally opens up about how she lost her daughter. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jill Duggar had a very devastating year. The Duggar News star had to go through every parent's worst nightmare. It happened when she had to announce the stillbirth of her fourth baby, Isla Marie Dillard. It was supposed to be a joyous year for her and her husband, Derek Dillard. Alas, things didn't work out how they had planned. Jill's social media became a sad place. It turns out Jill also hosted a funeral for her baby girl, where friends and family gathered to be there and support her family. Since then, the star has made a lot of posts dedicated to her daughter to cope with her loss. As time passes by, the family is doing better slowly and steadily. Jill opened up about a lot of difficult things in her post about her late daughter. Duggar News. Jill Duggar dealing with devastating loss, had a stillbirth. Jill Duggar has been going through the toughest years of her life. Duggar News followers know how much hurt she had to endure since her childhood. Things did get better when she tied the knot with Derek Dillard and had 3 wonderful babies. However, when Jill was 4 months pregnant with their 4th child, she had a stillbirth. It was a devastating loss. Jill and Derek also made a heartfelt post and dedicated it to their baby girl. It was a very upsetting phase for everyone, even the viewers. They still wished strength upon all of them. As time passed, Jill continued to dedicate posts to her daughter to be as it became her way to cope. Fans were concerned at first, but then they realized that she is keeping well now. Duggar News. Jill gets vulnerable by talking about her daughter before death anniversary. Jill Duggar has not been having the best year. In August 2024, her family had to come to terms with losing their daughter Isla Marie to stillbirth. Duggar News followers sent condolences their way, as it's almost going to be a year since such a tragedy struck in their lives. Jill has been making posts trying to honor and remember her loving daughter. In a new post, Jill shared a picture of an ultrasound of her baby-to-be. She recalled the days when her baby girl would wave at her and dance from the ultrasound screen. Prior to this, she and Derek wanted to keep the news of their pregnancy to themselves by then. Well, things changed drastically when they went for yet another appointment and realized their little one wasn't with them. Jill had announced in many posts that she was only 4 months pregnant when they had to lose Isla. The star wanted to give everyone a glimpse of her happy moment. She wanted to do so because the family couldn't share their happy moments before she passed. It was an emotional post for everyone, and viewers wished strength upon the family. Jill ended the post by saying by this time, had Isla been with them, she must have started taking swim lessons or chasing after her siblings. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar News updates. Critics slam Joy-Anna Duggar for only spending 40 minutes a day homeschooling son Gideon. The Duggar family has never tried to hide how different they are from typical families, and one of the big ways is that all 19 of their children were homeschooled. Many of the Duggar siblings have followed suit now that they're grown up with families of their own. Although Jill and Ginger have chosen to send their children to school, Jessa and Joy-Anna have gone all in on teaching their kiddos at home. But after Joy shared a peek into her day, some people have a lot of opinions about the way she's teaching her oldest child, Gideon. These days, Joy and her family are staying in California for an extended period of time while her husband, Austin Forsyth, is working there, and luckily, she's able to be close to her sister, Ginger. That means that even while traveling, they still have to complete schoolwork, as we can see in this clip. At one point in their morning, Joy can be seen sitting at a table with her oldest son, 7-year-old Gideon, doing schoolwork from 9 to 9:40 a.m. Some people believe that Joy didn't teach Gideon for long enough. On a popular Duggar-related subreddit, one poster took this video as a sign that she only homeschools Gideon for 40 minutes each day, and many critics aren't impressed. Gideon is supposed to be in second grade, and so 40 minutes of school a day can't possibly be enough, the person wrote. Other Redditors seem to agree, with one commenting, "Educational neglect is a serious problem in this country. It's unfortunate. I know that 40 to 60 minutes of one-on-one education is adequate for some kids, but you note well that she wasn't dedicating that full-time, one-on-one while other younger kids are around. She is barely educated herself, let alone skilled to provide education to a child." Others defended her. Some users said 40 minutes could be enough for a child Gideon's age, especially if Joy is including other educational, hands-on activities throughout their day. That amount of sit-down school time, reading instruction, math instruction, writing seems reasonable to me, especially if he's in first grade, one person wrote. Homeschoolers who are actually educating their kids spend time throughout the day doing other educational stuff like board games, math, reading activities with other kids, social skills, reading aloud, can cover any subject, playing with educational or open-ended toys, educational videos, spending time outside, science, nature, self-sufficiency, physical activity, learning to care for their home, field trips, learning about their community. It's also fair to point out that the family is traveling right now, so it's possible they do more sit-down schooling when they're at home. Either way, hopefully, Joy knows what she's doing. Her kids' education is in her hands.